I thought you were going to say that was a Travis Scott concert anyways.
Oh, shit. Zang,
We didn't even talk about Travis Scott.
What do you mean?
Well, you
Nothing
gotta
happened.
honor the... what? Nothing happened.
Well, like...
You gotta honor those
like
lives.
today,
You can't talk
I
about
mean.
them.
Nothing happened today.
Oh, yeah.
There's no recent update
Right.
or anything.
Oh, yeah.
They died
I'm
yesterday.
not a Travis Scott truther or anything. What do you guys have to do today? Are you guys all tired?
I'm dead.
I didn't.
Are
work
you really?
today.
For real? What time do you usually go to bed in this circumstance?
I'll go to bed. I like to be in bed at 10.
I mean, that's
Oh.
where I'm usually
Yeah.
trying to. So you're,
What time do you wake up, though?
I like to get up around 6.
Okay.
but you're just like, I'm wrecked.
I'm dead.
You're like, I've been doing charades all day. Been running errands. Dude, if anybody uses the word errands, pisses me off.
Oh, yeah. The people that are like, hey, I need you to come into work today. Can't got errands to run. It's like, I get it. It's just an excuse why you don't want to come into work, but don't ever
Yeah.
tell me you have to run some errands.
Yeah.
What do you have to do? Go drop the fucking mail off at the post office? Go write checks to people? You fucking old bag?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Maybe quit stuffing your fucking face with donuts and go down to the fucking post office and do what you got to do.
Donuts.
Maybe
Dead.
fucking get them done.
Sarah uses the stupidest phrases for like errands. She'll be like, I have to go to Ulta. I have to run errands. And I'm like, that's not a fucking errand.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's so stupid.
Maybe if you were to tell me like grocery shopping,
I want
maybe
people.
that's an
I want
errand.
people to like throw it back into the greasy old days. Like, I'm gonna go run some numbers to a guy.
yeah.
You know what I
there you
mean?
go.
I'm gonna go see about a thing over there on the east side.
I do
Run
like
some
that.
errands.
I
Yeah,
hate-
it's annoying.
The run the errands thing.
Oh, those errands.
What other word would you use?
Oh, Brock uses it.
I don't use errands. I never would say it, but
You're just doing things in your normal life.
Well, it's just like weird because people are like, yeah, I like to have my Mondays off because it gives me times to run errands. And it's like, what do you mean? You what?
Yeah, I don't really understand it either.
Like when I think of running errands, I literally think of like,
Newsboys.
yeah, like literally dropping off things and the fucking post office.
What is an errand?
Errand.
Errand.
You're the one with the computer.
Well, like I'm trying to think in my head, like what qualifies to be an errand.
How would you spell it?
yeah, I was just gonna ask him that.
Yeah.
It's ERRANDS, right?
Wow.
Where's the D?
That's what.
No, I'm saying, where's your D? You're
He
saying
said it.
Aaron.
I'm not the one that should be getting attacked.
You're
It's not.
saying
I'm
Aaron.
just surprised you spelled
Errands?
it completely.
There you
right.
go, errands.
errands.
You spelled
I
it?
thought you were going to say the word Aaron. Like, hello, Aaron. How are you? My
Yeah.
name is...
I know how to spell it and pronounce it. It just doesn't come out of my mouth correctly that way.
Aaron.
I hate doing errands.
Aaron.
Errands.
It's not like you guys are hard pronouncing a D right now, though.
No.
Aaron.
Errands.
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 How else would you
Errands.
pronounce it?
Errands. I don't know.
Running errands. Yeah, dude.
I just hate the phrase, and I've said it 8 times already this podcast, and I'm pissed.
What is that called when a word sounds the same but is just spelled 2 different ways because it's got 2 different definitions?
It's an onomatopoeia, dude.
Is that what that is?
It's a homonym.
You fucker.
fucking hate him, dude.
Onomatopoeia is a sound word.
That's an onomatopoeia.
Like, pow.
Yeah, pow. What are you saying?
Cody, you're full of onomatopoeias.
You sure are. Dude,
You're like, and then I got to him. And then I was like,
dude, so many times I'll be editing a clip and Cody will like describe a story and then poof.
yeah.
And I'm like, how do I spell this to do the caption?
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell this. I
You
literally
need a
remember
Rice
like
Krispies commercial, dude. You got Snap, Crackle, and Pop already there for
Crackle,
you.
Pop.
They're just waiting for you to say it.
I literally remember like you doing something in a clip that I was editing and it's like I had to spell it because it was super important to the clip. And I literally remember getting on Google for like 15 minutes trying to find how to spell this word.
You could have asked me, and I would have told you.
I even did the Siri thing. Like could not figure it out.
Hey, Siri, how do you spell...
yeah.
I mean, like, what the fuck? Is that what you
but
did?
Siri doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I know.
So it
Duh.
didn't give me anything. It was horrible. But he's fucking so animated.
Onomatopoeia. That's fucking funny, dude. Homonym.
Yeah,
It's spelled the same, just different meanings, obviously.
It's a palindrome.
pretty sure. Palindrome is a sentence that, or a word that's the same thing forwards as backwards, right?
Yep.
Madam, I'm Adam.
Race car.
Race car.
Race car. Wow.
I really don't know any
Like
more.
Hannah. Hannah's Probably.
Yeah. That's doesn't count, cheater.
It's right, except it's not.
But I'm trying to think of anything, dude. English wild. Remember when
English is
remember we
fucking
did that?
crazy.
Literally, it was wild that they were just like. I remember going through that every single year when people were like, "Well, I don't know," and it's like, dude, I remember literally the stupid mini English books, and they're like, "Yeah, bring that out," and it was all just grammar, and it's like we're doing grammar, and we did grammar for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I got too good at it. And I'm like, can I write now? And I'm like, can I? And I'm like, no, not really.
Yeah.
But I know grammar. Your,
Yeah.
and your. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that people wouldn't know how to use it?
Are we the only language that's like that?
I mean, there's probably something else. I think it's more with like some of our like verbs that get a little bit weird.
Verbiage.
Swim, swam, swam.
Yeah.
You know, stuff
Bear,
like
bear,
that.
bear.
I've always been told like the past tense in English language does not make sense.
Yeah.
Or the tenses, I guess, doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to other people.
Well, it's like when you learn Spanish, like that, like conjugating stuff, like that's the whole thing, and everything's the same. Like they pretty, you know what I mean? They try to unify everything to make it easier. It's still not easy, but they still do it.
Yeah, people say that fucking the English is one of the harder languages to learn.
But I don't know any other language. I feel like I've only heard that from people who speak English, and then I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
You're wrong.
What do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I was always horrible at grammar. Obviously.
Dude, remember coming in with your eyes all dry and like all insane in elementary school at like 8 a.m. and then hand you the little half sheet of grammar?
Yeah.
They're like, find the mistakes, bitch.
Yeah.
They're like, there's a dumbass that wrote this. Find out where he's wrong. And you
And
literally
point him
like,
out in the class.
put the carrot in there. Where's the bunny? You got to put the carrot in there.
Yeah.
What about the double apostrophe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just that shit, and you're like, that's an X, baby. Completely wrong. And then you're going through it, and you're self-grading, and you're like, that's 100%. That's 100%.
100%.
I always like the fucking like multiplication sheets that had like 100 on them.
Yeah.
I was fucking the speed ones. I just remember in
Done.
like 4th grade, Johnny was so fucking good
Dude.
at them.
Competitive.
He's very
Dude,
competitive.
his competitive's been since he's born, dude, literally.
Like,
Oh, my
I remember him
God.
going so fast and like just like we're handing him out. You know how the teacher starts at the front row and
Can I
gives you
pause you
5
for a
and you
second?
pass him back.
If it shows you how competitive he is, he was not going to lose the, what do you call it, the garter toss at Cody's wedding.
Yeah.
He wasn't not going to get the garter. And I saw it from a mile away, and I was like, I'm going to get in the back because this guy's going to go off. And literally immediately, he fucking just straight goes up one-handed and he boxes out. He gets it.
Yeah.
He wins. Of course he had to.
But I remember like the teacher like fucking handing these things out and like Johnny's in the back of the class and as it's coming back to me, he's like, he can't fucking wait to get his hands on it.
It wasn't. It was like you all pass him out, then she says go, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he can't wait to even see him.
He's
Because
like-
remember how you had
he's like
to
fucking
you had to
Leo,
start
dude.
with him flipped over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then she'd say go and you flip him over and you start at the top and you go down.
Yeah.
Remember the disgusting texture of those workbooks?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. God, that gives
Like,
me fucking...
That paper is used nowhere else in the universe other than schools.
Yeah, and I hate
It's
it.
disgustingly shitty.
It's
the
horrible.
texture.
Like the feel.
It's like recycled newspaper.
Do you remember when a certain person said he was allergic to paper?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
God.
and that's like that type of paper where it's just like scratchy and gross.
You know what's even worse to me though is coloring paper texture.
And can I stop you for a second? Wasn't technically allergic to paper. Didn't like the feel of paper on his skin.
correct? I think at least, I don't know.
Technically, is that allergic? Or is that just being a weirdo?
Or is it like a phobia type deal? I think it might just be a phobia type deal.
Well, dude, it's crazy. Some people like classify an allergy as like that type of shit. Like there was this literally.
Maybe
A
it is.
patient-
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh, dude, there's a patient the other day that said they had an allergy to a certain medication and said it makes me feel numb, and the doctor was like, "That's what that medication does."
Was it like
And they're like,
was it like
"Oh."
a painkiller?
No, it was like a Nova, like a cane. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like a numbing medication. The
Yeah.
sole purpose of that medication is to numb.
Yeah.
I have an allergy to that. It makes me feel numb. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It
Yeah.
works.
What do they like have to use that for? Like situations as what?
Like lidocaine. Just like
Just
if
like
you,
little
yeah.
local
yeah,
boys.
Yeah. Stuff like that. But yeah, it's just some people are fucking
When they're giving
pussies.
you, let's say, for instance, they're giving you stitches. Let's say it's like 2-3 inches. They're giving you stitches.
Yeah.
They're putting a needle right in there for the pain. What the fuck is that?
What do you mean?
Is that
They're injecting?
No. What is like the medication?
Oh, it's probably fast acting shit.
It's not like
So lidocaine is really fast acting.
So is it
and
something
then
like
there's
that?
a Marcaine, bupivacaine. That stuff is long acting.
so. It's all from like the same.
Pretty
Same
much.
family.
Caine, Marcaine, Novocaine, all that shit.
Kane and the Undertaker,
Yeah.
world fucking heavyweight championship of the world, both of them, and then they were a tag team. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? The Flames out of the corner, the fucking.
Was that WWE, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I loved.
guy that
Did you
got
watch
attacked?
it? Loved it until I was in 5th grade,
Right.
and then just sports took over for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I just got like just got so into sports.
Yeah.
Do you
But
see the
Friday
guy that
Night
got attacked
SmackDown?
by a fan today?
No,
Or this whatever Raw, WWE Raw? Some fan.
attacked by a fan.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
trust me.
Attacked by a fan.
But I mean, there's just
he's really selling it.
this random guy in like sweatpants just like came in and fucking tackled somebody, and then like obviously a whole thing of security fucking rushed him and got him out of him, and the wrestler guy was like, "Fuck you, you can't take me down."
And then he threw his
blah, blah.
finisher on the guy.
Probably,
And then you're like, not fake, not fake.
Yeah.
That was real. I was there to see with my own 2 eyes. But no, dude, wrestling's kind of awesome.
It was awesome.
I thought you were going to say that was a Travis Scott concert anyways.
oh shit, Zang,
We didn't even
dude.
talk about Travis Scott.
What do you mean?
Well, you
Nothing
gotta
happened.
honor the what? Nothing happened.
Well, like,
You gotta honor those
like
lives.
today.
You can't talk
I
about
mean,
them.
nothing happened today.
Oh, yeah.
There's no recent update
Right.
or anything.
Oh yeah,
They died
I'm
yesterday.
not a Travis Scott truther or anything.
yeah.
No, but dude, do you see that the Houston Rockets canceled Travis Scott Day?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
For real?
Ooh. Yeah, so they just ended up killing 8 people instead, and they're just like, ooh,
Oh fuck, dude.
matchies. Actually, 9 people now. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, somebody died. Actually,
Crush
yeah.
injuries, dude. We were
Yeah.
talking about that. Like, I think
Yeah.
we actually
Get
did
you
we
later
not
on?
talk about it.
I don't. Oh, probably. I don't know if Travis Scott happened. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
We
either.
did talk about crush injuries, but I thought it
Because we
was
talked about the soccer stadium.
soccer stadium.
And then there's some schoolboy hall where like 180 kids died somehow.
That
It
was
like
before
a total
the
mystery.
Travis
That
Scott
was
Travis.
before, which
Pretty
is pretty
weird.
weird.
Starting to predict things.
Spooky ghosts and goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was pretty crazy, bro. Like, obviously, like you see those fucking TikToks and shit, and it's just a mass of people, so like,
Yeah.
you can't really see anything.
Dude, when you see
So I
people,
lose interest
when you
pretty
see
quickly
people
and I
like
just
trying
swipe
to
it.
single out the people, like, I'm not saying it's cool, but to be like dancing on top of an ambulance, I mean, for one, ridiculous, but 2, maybe get some security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe. I don't think we have to single out the guy who decided to be insane at a place that was being insane.
Insane, yeah. The whole place is being insane, yeah.
There's probably should be a guy for that.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
because it's
yeah.
how like you have to know like it's a festival. Like that's how it always is. It's always insane.
I haven't
Oh.
even seen any of the videos.
There's I mean, it's not really video. Like, it's just,
There's some videos.
So
like, which one? Like,
Some people hammering out chest compressions on some dudes.
oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, dude.
No way,
Some deep
man.
cuts. Yeah.
That is crazy. Like, so I don't. Now, I do not mean to be insensitive here. Do we know how they died?
I think
Crush injuries?
because they were all went into cardiac. Like most of them went into cardiac arrest.
Via crushing.
I assume, or
Okay.
just like being in because they were all like being pushed to the front. So I assume it's a crush type of situation, and at that point it's a stampede ordeal, and I
Right.
think that's probably what happened. And I think yeah, I heard cardiac arrest.
That's wild. From the crushing.
Yeah,
Obviously, I think it has to do with like when you get a big crowd of people and they're all pushing. Like you literally can't.
cardiac
fucking
arrest,
breathe.
more like arrest that guy's heart because it ain't working. Am I right? Oh,
No, I was
Oh,
just
wow,
thinking
that's
about it in my
pretty
head as you guys were talking about it. I'm like, I wouldn't
there's
survive.
a joke.
I wouldn't
you were
survive there.
You weren't thinking there's a joke here. Because I was like, this is so serious. I was like, God damn it, there's a joke somewhere. And I was like, I already didn't land 2. Do I go for the third one that might hit? And then I clap for myself. You can watch it on the camera. You can rewind it.
Oh fuck.
No, but like, I wouldn't survive in that situation.
I don't know if Travis Scott is going to be found liable, but that venue or
The security
Live Nation.
team. Yeah. Oh, was it Live Nation?
I think it was Live Nation that put
Douche
together. Deuce Nation. But I think they're fucked.
Yeah.
They have a
all,
problem on their
like,
hands.
There was fences, but they broke it down.
Yeah.
So they really didn't let
Dude,
that many
that's
people
what's
in,
crazy.
or is
Like
it-
even like concert, one of the almost the only concert I've really ever been to. It was at the White Sox Stadium,
Yeah.
and people just stormed the infield. It's not like there was fencing, but there was security just like around, and it was to the point where like 3,000 people probably piled into the infield.
Yeah,
there's
but
nothing
like,
you can do at that
but
point.
wasn't there an insane amount of people at this Travis Scott thing as opposed to like 3,000?
I know.
like,
no,
wasn't
no,
there,
no,
like,
no.
literally like
no. I'm saying like I think there was probably like 5 to 10 already. And then after the whole thing happened, you could see it because it was in center field. Like they have
Yeah.
the center field set
Oh,
up,
yeah.
and
Right.
then there's that. And then it was seriously like they had seating. You could see the seating, and then it got to the point where like people were pushed back to the corner of the infield.
fuck.
Like it was so deep in there, and it was so like it was hard. It was insane.
Can you look up, see how many people estimated were at Travis Scott? Whatever,
Yeah.
something or the other. I just want to like.
But
I
the
don't
concert I was at when they rushed the stage like that, then there was a line of Chicago policemen that walked in and was like barricading the
know.
entrance.
We're like, hey, bro, this ain't happening anymore. Yeah.
yeah.
and no one else got
Astro
to do
World.
No,
probably, right?
but like when I saw people storming, there was security. They probably had like 20 security guards lining like just
20,000.
just from like
That's
home
it?
plate on, like down the foul lines. And yeah, I saw some people juke out some security guards. I saw some people get tackled by security guards.
fucking
and I
dope.
really only saw one dude get caught, and I felt bad for that guy.
Oh damn!
Because
sacrificed himself
he
for
got
everybody else.
he got hammered. Like the dude missed on like a couple jukes, and then he saw this dude just coming down the pipe, and he was like, "I'm not letting them all go." And he was like Captain America that day because he got one out of 1,900 people.
Right, yeah.
It really doesn't say. You said 20,000 though.
I thought it said venue.
The maximum
Maximum
Oh,
capacity.
there
was
it is. Yeah, I see
20,000.
now.
I mean, I assume it sold out.
I don't even know like what caused everybody to rush up.
People
don't
are
e-
crazy, excited.
Was it that he
Excitement.
came out on the stage or like
I don't know.
were people? I don't know anything about it,
Did it
and I
happen-
really haven't.
Did it happen after he played Sicko Mode? Is that what you're wondering?
No.
Oh my god. Because that song stinks.
Yeah, all of his music sucks. Was it when were people on the ground? Is that how they were getting crushed, or did they all get crushed up against the stage? Is
I
that,
think maybe I don't know.
or was it just a matter of people literally being
think people-
shoulder to shoulder?
I've seen videos like that from the side, and there was no space, and everyone was like leaning back like this, all onto each other, and yeah, I could imagine it was like everyone just against each other.
Kind
So,
of like a
so it's like
fucking-
being at fucking flashbacks on a fucking Saturday, I would imagine, but 10 times worse.
This place is
10
dead.
times worse.
Does it smell
Mitchell's-
like ball
it's
sweat at the
Mitchell's.
Astro?
It's Mitchell's now.
Either
Mitchell's
way.
is surpassed.
Either way.
You guys stink.
No,
I
was kidding.
So so it was literally just like them literally being so fucking close and like can't even do it anymore.
Allegedly, I don't know.
But people weren't getting literally stampeded.
I think
Damn, I've heard
It's
though.
possible. That's how it happens.
there was an article that says everything you need to know about the tragedy on there.
Yeah.
On there, look it up. And then
I'm not going
review
to read
it,
a whole thing.
everything
Yeah.
you need to know.
You can do that.
I'm not going to do it right now. I was just wondering if you guys
We'll pause and we'll read. No, I'm just kidding.
When people are like, "How was there a 10-year-old involved?" I'm like, "Dude, 10-year-olds rage."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did a
Fortnite,
10-year-old
dude.
die?
Are they?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Travis Scott's all over Fortnite, right?
Yeah,
Duh.
not anymore.
Dude, I mean, not anymore. But I'm saying, like, was he not like
Yeah, he
In
was in
Fortnite?
Fortnite. Yeah.
Like, wasn't he like a character and shit? Even
Yeah.
you could buy his skin.
Yeah, you could buy his skin. and
Remember when
There
he
you
played,
go.
Remember when he played? How bad he was.
everything. Yeah, he was horrible.
He's so bad. Remember what did he call them? Band-Aids.
Yeah.
He kept calling them Band-Aids, and Ninja was like, Band-Aids! And he was like, he literally said, shut up, N-word to Ninja. Like, he was kind of pissed. He was like, Band-Aids. And he started laughing, like, to his camera.
Dude, I remember watching that and being like, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
insane.
Because, like, at that time, like,
It broke everything, right? All the records.
it broke literally every
Yeah.
single streaming record in the book.
Yeah,
It was fucking
wild, bro.
insane.
That was
It-
good life back in that. What was that? 2018.
Yeah, it would have been 2018. Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking
Is that
about?
when Drake went on?
Yeah, it was
like when
Drake.
Travis Scott
Scott.
and Travis Scott played.
Was it not?
Drake was a separate time.
I thought it
Didn't
was
Drake play with
Travis
Travis
Scott,
Scott?
Juju, and Ninja.
It was Travis Scott, Juju, and Ninja.
Yeah,
I don't think Drake played at the same time.
Oh.
Because him and Drake played at a separate time. I think. I don't know. But I wasn't like a Ninja fan, but I remember being like, this is happening. This is going to be one of those things I want to see. Like,
oh yeah.
I remember
so did
like,
fucking 500. That how many people was it?
it was like, I think it peaked at like 700,000 people.
That's wild.
Yeah, watching it.
Is
It
still
was
a
pretty
record?
insane. I believe so. Yeah. Single stream, non like tournament, because tournament they have beat that record like League of Legends or something like that. I think record for that's like 1.2 million.
Gross.
Yeah. Like League of Legends last year had more viewership than the fucking Super Bowl did.
No.
I swear to God.
Worldwide?
Yes.
Fucking people on overseas, dude. You telling me fucking America's not... There's no way there's more Americans viewing that than fucking the Super Bowl.
I promise.
There's no
I'm
way,
saying
fuck.
no
I
because
will,
I've looked it up.
I will lay down
And it goes
my
like
entire...
Premier League, NFL. Nobody else cares.
I swear to God.
No.
There's no
Okay.
fucking way.
Either way.
Dude, a Super Bowl is like it's broadcast to probably, I don't even want to say more countries, but it's probably just as many countries that have internet. Like it's insane. Like it's upwards
Worldwide,
of
I
100
think.
countries.
I think worldwide you might be right, but I don't know about America.
No,
There's
not
no way.
America. I'm saying worldwide.
Oh,
Like what do they have? Like millions wise. Like viewers.
As far as League of Legends?
like what they have at once. Like it's not like the Super Bowl. Like the Super Bowl is literally getting 60 million eyes on it.
There's
at
I
one
don't
time.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
know
no
the
way.
fact number. Like I don't
'cause
know
if you
the
said
number.
League of Legends is 1 million,
But I remember seeing the
Super
article
Bowl
like
is
2
like-
years ago.
Super Bowl's like Blake said. Super Bowl's like 70 million. fucking
Either
people.
way. Either way.
Don't come in here without all the numbers. And
I guess not.
Okay.
I guess
Write them
We're a
motherfucking
fact-checking
numbers down,
podcast.
dude.
I'll come with the article next week.
Do what Blake said earlier. Come, throw some numbers around with a guy. That's what you need to do.
$1,000.
That's $250.
But I just remember like watching that and being like, this is ridiculous. So
Game
insane.
sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite, for
I mean,
Weezy?
it was fucking fun as shit when it was in its height. Like, everybody could get on there and just play with your homies, and now it's literally to the point where it's like, it's been out for so long that the only people that are playing are the people that are fucking lords at it. So it's literally just not
10-year-olds are
enjoyable.
good.
How do you
Yeah.
fix that as a? Because you guys, I guarantee Fortnite has like sale revenue has gone down a little bit, probably, right?
Yeah, but they're so, I mean, they're so well off, it doesn't even matter.
It's microtransactions.
But wouldn't you want to be more well off than you already are?
Well, it's a whole studio. Like,
No, I get that.
Epic and themselves, yeah.
I understand that, but I guarantee you, less people. You think less people are playing now than they were back when it was like fucking peak days?
No.
More
But,
people
like,
are playing now.
No, more people
Oh.
are playing, yeah, it's peak or whatever. But, like, you have to realize, too, that, like, games like that, like, they don't stick around forever. Like, games like that, when there's just...
But wouldn't they want to be in peak as long as possible? Because obviously, more people playing equals more money for them.
Right. But then you have to realize, too, that, like, nobody wants to play the game because the only people that play it are fucking good.
But how does a gaming company like that fix
I don't
that?
know. I don't know if it is fixable, to be honest.
You steal Carlton's dance and put it in the game and make people buy it.
Yeah. But there's a lot of games like that just like are literally not friendly to new players.
It's also
Like-
a huge studio. Like they probably really don't care that much, and they're like, "This
Yeah.
has been a lot of money. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
make
Oh,
it,
yeah,
we're gonna
dude.
make a new game."
Like I remember seeing their numbers like in the height of it on like how much they were making per week. Dude, it was fucking insane.
Well, dude, you look into some of these companies, and it's like Activision is like $1 billion company.
Multi-billion-dollar
Yeah,
company.
like they make video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But like they've gotten to the point now where it's like, dude, they're insane, and they stopped making a ton of games too. And Activision still was so well off, and then Blizzard,
Is
and
that
then
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, World of Warcraft,
Damn.
Wow.
Overwatch,
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Diablo, StarCraft. All those are Activision games.
yeah.
And they're all, besides, they make Heroes of the Storm too, but besides World of Warcraft, like, they're literally all an esport game as well. Like they're not just a casual game;
Right.
they're all some kind of esport game. So, it's wild. Activision is one of the most like hated game studios, though.
Yeah.
Because they're so fucking money hungry. It's just the same as like EA. Like EA could make really good sports games if they didn't put one out every year.
Yeah, they make bad games.
They could make real like I would play their games if they didn't put one out every year. But they're so fucking money hungry.
They made them mad, nothing with the defense went invisible.
Yeah.
Not
Is it
even
the
kidding.
Lamar Jackson one?
No, it was like 20. Might have been Madden 25.
Oh,
Like when that came out.
yeah.
But like literally
25 years of Madden.
It was
or
either
whatever.
yeah. But the defense, it was like I looked it up. Remember, because I rented it because rental stores were still almost a thing then, even though they weren't.
Crazy.
And I played it for like a couple days, and yeah, the defense would go invisible. And I looked it up, and it's like the first 50,000 copies that got printed, it was an unfixable bug that's on the copy of the game, and it's not an update. So they would refund you for it. But I just happened to rent one, so I was like, "That's cool."
Yeah.
But you could see the shadows on it still, but no guys.
Dude, I thought you meant like the defense was so bad they were invisible. They fucking went
Literally invisible.
Defense were going visible,
Awesome.
and you could see the shadows of
That's
where they were
cool.
running, and you're like, "I think I can juke this guy," and
You
you're
still
like,
get
my
tackled?
God.
"Yeah, oh yeah."
Oh,
Fucking
that's
You would be
awesome,
getting
dude.
tackled
That's
by
cool.
invisible people.
That's horrible.
I'm telling you,
Imagine
it was
trying to drop back in the pocket.
It was insane.
no, right?
There's no way.
It was insane.
Yeah. What's what is it? All Madden, the highest difficulty?
Yeah.
You're just playing all Madden, but you're really playing rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucked up,
That's
Yeah.
bad.
but they do something every year where it's like that's so shitty. Like we watch that Madden trailer, and you're like, "That's the worst thing I've ever seen." Yo, QB2, a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Bench warmer.
But I
It's like,
like
God damn, quit being so rude to the guy. Like we get that he's the backup.
I understand like making like a new game every year to get, new my player and new this, that, like whatever. But like if they would just keep the same game and then constantly just update it every month or every week or whatever,
But
they
then
could make such a good game.
yeah, but then it's not no money in it for them.
Yeah, but
Obviously.
if
but
they-
do you think they would like say, hey, this game's gonna be like our game, but we're gonna update it, and every update you got to pay a little bit, just a wee little bit?
you could do it like DLCs.
Yeah.
You could do it like that, but what I'm saying is like they already make so much fucking money from microtransactions. I don't think they need to release a game every year, especially 2K.
But they'll like deactivate the old game, like turn off the servers, like as soon as the new one's out. They're like, "Hey, fuck you, get the new one."
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
okay,
that's fucked up.
yeah, they always do
Yeah.
it. They're the worst.
But like as much as like people hate Fortnite, like they brought so many things to the table that would not be a thing today if it wasn't for Fortnite.
The only thing I don't
Cross-plat.
understand about battle royales is it's like how good can battle royale get? Because it's like every one of them is kind of like if you don't have building, that's one thing. But if you do have build, like that's why Fortnite was so ridiculous.
That was why it was so unique.
But like battle royale in itself, it's like you can't. Like, what are you going to expand on in that genre unless you actually change the genre?
Right.
Like, you have to do something crazy that everyone's like, oh my God, like that was smart. But like Call of Duty's kind of just like going on that, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They're going on that like profile now. And it's like, if you can do your own style and make the graphics look cool, but like you're doing the same game.
Battle Royales are a weird thing. Like, there's a formula to them, and that formula is gameplay and storytelling. Like that's what was so cool about PUBG in its height was like the storytelling of the game that you were in. So like you could start off with
Fortnite and the Battle Bus.
yeah.
Really cool lore.
Yeah. I'm not talking about
I
like
know, I'm just
actual
fucking with
storytelling, but like in PUBG the map was so fucking big that you could drop wherever you wanted to. Drop out in the middle of nowhere and the game could end up 20 minutes, a 20-minute drive at the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Or you fight your way through the map like
And then you get sniped by a guy you don't see.
yeah, there's some battle royales that aren't like that don't tell a story at all, and that's why they don't last. But that's why Fortnite was so unique, is because it had good storytelling. It had the building. You could put 5 items in your inventory. That
And
was it.
All the women are thick.
Yeah, and all the women
True.
are dummy thick.
They just had
Mrs.
to
Incredible type of
really,
shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had to really blast the asses out. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, turn the ass slider up.
Yeah.
How many like little kids? And this is a serious question.
Oh, don't even, because you
How
know
many
how
little
you already
kids
know.
do you think were like saw that ass and was like, I am gonna touch myself for the first time to this?
I like girls now.
yeah. No, seriously.
That's what happened to me. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh, good for you. 2018, huh?
Yeah. It was a late one.
No, seriously though. Like, can you like?
I
When's
just
the first
imagine
time?
the
when's
lead
the first
editor
time
is
you
like-
touched yourself?
Ass not too big.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Make it bigger.
Yeah. But like the first time you fucking finagled yourself down there was when?
Jeez, dude.
To a cartoon.
Finagled.
No, not to a cartoon.
Real weird
But I'm just saying,
transition
like the first time you're like, I'm gonna mess with my bits down there, you know?
Man, do
I'm
you
not
want to
even
know the
gonna lie,
story or
dude.
no?
What?
No.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Like Vice City when that came out, like you could literally see naked animated boobs.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
And I would have been
cool.
like 8 at that time.
And that's when like video games were like triangular. So you're like,
Yeah.
wow.
Triangular boobs.
What's going on?
Yeah.
yeah.
Real pointy boobs.
Not so pointy boobs.
Yeah.
Pointy boobs.
Dude, did you see the
a shame.
remaster on those?
Yeah, it was so bad.
Yeah, they
So
tried to
bad.
remaster the GTA trilogy.
It was bad.
It looks bad.
Uh-oh.
But did you see the first person mode glitch?
No.
So there was a first person mode just like there is now, and like it's literally you first person. And if you're driving a motorcycle and you go to look behind you, it's not like looking in a rearview mirror. It's literally the camera pans from here to here, and all you can see is your guy's face.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
it was like you're driving, and like the video I saw, he was on a motorcycle, and like he was bobbing back and forth, and the face is literally taking up 75% of the screen. You could see a little bit of the background behind you.
Ugh.
But there was so many bugs, and they came out and apologized and said they were doing refunds.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seemed like it just didn't look good at all.
The only thing that I heard from like the remaster is that it's not 30 frames anymore. It's just unlocked frame rate.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, they tried to retexture it and stuff, but it just doesn't look good.
it doesn't look good.
And some games are fine. Like some games, like I don't know if it's the engine they were built on that really adapts to like new stuff, but like some stuff, like what is it, Red Faction? I think
Yeah.
that game they remastered it, and it's like, dude, that remaster is like badass. Like it looks
Yeah.
really insane.
Then they did like Mafia, the Mafia series. They did Bully, and it's like these games are literally the same game, just unlocked frame rate.
Yeah.
That's it. And just like nobody's gonna pay $40 for this, and if they do, they're gonna play it for an hour and 59 minutes
Red
and
Dead-
get the refund.
Red Dead 2 is a real letdown.
You think so?
Yeah,
You liked it, didn't you?
I think the story was cool, but like as far as like an online like community like GTA, like there's
Oh, it was
nothing.
horrible.
Oh,
yeah.
the online stuff. Yeah.
There's nothing. But like as far as like a game, like I don't want to play a game one time through and it's over.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's bollocks.
But it was a long ass time.
Yeah, but how long can you be?
Riding around a horse. Yeah.
Hey,
How many horses can you possibly shoot before you want to do something online?
well, yeah, I get it.
You're like, that one you fell down your mountain. Chris just followed him.
I didn't even follow him
What an
before.
asshole!
Do you see his
dude.
picture?
Yeah.
Just a picture of him with a medal from a wrestling tournament.
Why not?
Arm wrestling, not
Yeah,
wrestling.
yeah.
2 medals.
Get it
Sorry,
right.
sorry.
Arm
Two
wrestling,
two-
not wrestling.
arm wrestling.
He just tweeted 2 hours ago. Oh wow. That's
Oh,
it.
wow.
He tries to rip people's arms off in his side hustle. He's training.
Does he make money from? Can you make money from?
I don't know, but I know he's trained. I swear to God,
He makes money, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he gets like
$50.
Yeah,
$50 and a 10-piece of wings. No, I have no idea, but I know he's definitely like won a couple.
yeah.
For some reason, he's like his offhand is really strong.
His left, yeah.
Yeah, which doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, it's
How
weird.
do you go?
They'll do like
out
a
of
they'll do a
3?
right hand tournament,
Oh,
and I don't
But
know.
do they,
I don't
is there
know.
like a weight class? Like
Yeah,
obviously the
there's-
big
there
fucking
is.
300. Yeah, but
And then I
doesn't
think there's
doesn't
probably an
arm wrestling-
absolute or an open class.
Oh,
Probably.
probably. Doesn't arm wrestling scare the fuck out of you?
Yeah.
You haven't seen enough of those videos where it literally just goes, and then their whole entire fucking humorous just goes, K-E! And just breaks the fuck. And they're like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it's just twisted.
I think people's forearms break, dude. It's like that's 2 bones.
I think
Yeah.
Brandon's retarded.
What?
Come on.
So he tweeted breakfast with a heart emoji on 11/15, and then 3 days ago he tweeted breakfast with a heart emoji. It's
Maybe-
literally back-to-back tweets.
Maybe-
Sorry, there's 3 tweets in between.
Maybe he just likes breakfast.
Double breakfast tweets.
oh man.
So what? He just likes
He likes
breakfast.
breakfast. He likes some
Spice it up
breakfast.
a little bit,
You
Stevens.
think I should call? No, he's probably. Oh no, he's not sleeping. You think I should call him and be like, how much do you like breakfast?
Do that.
Do it.
I'd love to do a call-in.
Oh,
That'd be really cool.
God.
I think that'd be fun.
I don't,
we do it?
I can't. I
Do
can't-
that.
Can we do it?
I can't call the guy.
Just do it.
I don't wanna.
I can't
And
call
let him
the
know
guy.
he's on the pod.
There's no chance.
Just call him.
Because it's gonna be yeah. So I've
This-
been working and
Yeah, but-
yeah, that's
Yeah,
hey, I
cool.
paved the parking lot today. It was,
Yeah,
it was a bank
I'd
over in
love-
Auburn.
Oh, dude, it'd be so much
Call him.
fun.
Call him.
No, I'll get a report from him next time I see him though.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We got to call in sometime.
That guy's
soon.
farmer's tan is insane.
Oh, it's permanent.
It's horrible.
Permanent.
Yeah, his
He
neck
has
is
sun damage on his neck and arms, but the rest of his body is fine. It's
Yeah.
gray. He has a gray skin tone,
Yeah.
but he's fine.
Yeah.
Grayscale.
He does.
What's that from, you think?
I don't know.
Elephant.
Maybe years being a goth kid.
Osiris.
Yeah.
Dude, his
Shoes.
hands are the weirdest hands I've ever seen.
Yeah, they look like when what do you call him? The fucking the Tattletale Strangler when he raises his hands up in SpongeBob and they're like this, the stench is coming off of him. That's exactly what Brandon
But
Stevens'
when he puts
hands
his
are.
fingers together, he's got literally holes that you can put your pinky through down
Yeah.
here.
What?
You've never seen it?
Structural anomaly.
Dude, it literally looks like
That what?
he does. It's just bone. Like he doesn't have like. So imagine the holes in between your fingers, but imagine me easily sliding my pinky through them.
That's bizarre.
It's disgusting.
He's doing fine.
Big knuckles, like wide knuckles. Probably.
Yeah.
That is,
He's got
yeah.
a thing going on, I guess.
I was watching Theo Vaughn and Bobby Lee like this past weekend podcast, and Bobby Lee's telling this like old story of his, and he's doing it like this with his hands wide open, and he's like in the middle of it, and he's getting super animated, and Theo's like, if you keep talking to me with your fingers spread open like that, we're getting off this podcast. And Bobby's like, what do you mean? This is how I talk. It's so fucking funny.
When I think of Brandon, I legitimately think a man disrespected by the public school system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not dumb.
No.
He's
No.
ridiculous.
He just
he's
gained,
fucking insane
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
ridiculous in the fact that like he's just a crazy dude.
he just gained like reputation.
Yeah, but
and
he's a-
def-
he's-
100% all
yeah.
the teachers talked about how that Brandon kid sucks and how he fails and this and that and the other. And they're like, okay. And then
Yeah.
they just literally knew.
like out in the hallway, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that'll help.
Yeah. I remember he would get in trouble for the dumbest things. Like even like somebody that like, you know what I mean? Like they would look on the outside and be like, why is he in trouble right now? Like he didn't even fucking do anything. Like literally, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for the kid. I really did.
He didn't even like, because I had a lot of class with Brandon my junior and senior year, and he didn't like.
Ooh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, exactly. Like he didn't do anything super outrageous.
Yeah.
He would just talk
Yeah.
all the time, and he's such an easy target
Yeah.
for everything. Like being in Mr. Burrow's class when Brandon was in that class. Oh my god. Like he would be standing by his girlfriend and the bell would ring like class is ready to go.
Oh god.
And Burrow's like walking up to the front and he's like, Brandon,
Stevens. Yeah.
get back to your desk. And it's just like it was just so ridiculous. But he's such an easy target for anything.
I think there's just kids out there that are like that, you know.
Oh, for
Fucking
sure.
lightning rods, dude.
yeah.
Just fucking absorb all that shit. It doesn't bother him.
Even like
You know
when we
what I
make
mean?
fun of him, like
Yeah.
he would be like, "Are you kidding me?" And then it just fuels the fucking
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
But
funny.
it's funny in the fact if you get him a good one, I mean he's laughing. Like
Yeah.
he's a good sport, but it's like I don't know, a guy like that, like absolutely not a dumb guy. It's like he had a tough time getting through school. Legitimately, like just like getting in trouble and just like I don't know, fucking off probably and like not just like legitimately people just didn't pay attention to the guy probably eventually. Like after
Yeah.
so long, like they're not paying attention to what you're
No.
doing. They're like, as long as he's shutting the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like that's kind of a bad metric to go off.
Give him a passable score.
Yeah.
He was also one of those kids though. When you get him really laughing, like when you say a funny one-liner to him, like making fun of him,
Yeah.
he does this laugh, yeah, where he just opens his mouth and wheezes for air. It's so fucking funny. Like that's when you know you really got him going. I remember him like. So I would used to let him like smoke the occasional cigarette in my car. Like you got to hold it out the fucking window. You have to smoke it out the window. And he literally brought
him
it
like an outside
inside one
dog.
time. Literally, he brought his cigarette in one
get
time,
one
and I'm like,
chance.
Brandon, what are you doing? Fucking put it. Like I just got this car, and I'm like, Brandon, what are you doing? Get the fucking cigarette out of the car. And I hit a pothole, and he fucking drops it inside of my car, and it rolls under the seat. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I pull over, and I'm like, Brandon, get the cigarette, throw it out. You're never allowed again.
You're done.
done.
You literally
You're done.
Some
And
people
that's
get
it.
yeah, and that's all of it. Some people get 2 chances. Stevens, you get 1 chance for anything. Fuck that 1 chance up, you're done.
Done, dude.
To be fair, I didn't impose a no fireworks rule from my car when Chris almost blasted his nuts off in the backseat.
Yeah.
So
How'd you do that?
there's 2 sides of the coin.
It's true.
We're just, lighting fireworks, throwing them out the car, being ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. You dropped
Yeah,
one.
and he dropped one in between his legs. And I look back while I'm driving and I see him going, like trying to get it out, and he's like, oh, like you see the panic in his face, and then it's like clock's ticking, and then it just goes and goes, oh.
I screamed, dude. It hurt. It literally blew up on the bottom of my
I pulled
nutsack.
over.
Oh,
He screamed so loud, I pulled over.
Were you wearing gym shorts?
So summer.
No, I was wearing khaki shorts, so it was like,
oh shit.
it was like I'm sitting in the back seat, so like my shorts are all the way up in
It's
my.
one of those
crotch.
where that you like if you sit down, you usually see a guy's package.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just
Like- but it was like full. It was like full panic mode where it's like my pants are so tight right now. There's nothing in between my ass and the seat. I could reach down there and grab it,
yeah. But then it's in your hand.
but then it's in my hand.
Yeah, exactly.
And I had lit it and like kind of because I was in the back seat, so Blake's fucking safety windows are only halfway down, and so I went to throw it and it hit the window and
Was
came
this in
back
the Stratus?
No aiming for this guy.
Was this the
And
Stratus?
It was.
Yeah, and so like
There's half a
It's
window to
either-
throw it out of.
You're right
Yeah.
there. Like,
it literally it's either I'm either
Some people
gonna
would look
grab
at it
this-
as a half full window you can
Yeah.
throw something out of.
Yeah.
And some people look at it as a half
Half.
empty window you can throw something out of.
But it was like either I was in full panic mode, so it was either I grab it or I lift my ass up,
Yeah.
but I didn't do it quick enough. Like the wick was so fucking short.
Yeah.
It literally blew
What
up
was it?
on
What,
my nutsack.
what was it though?
What?
What was it? It was
It
fireworks.
was
It was
a
like a
firecracker.
black cat, like a
just a
single
little, just a
firecracker.
little guy.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a fucking M80.
No.
you
Probably
imagine?
enough to tear into your sack, though, if it was close enough.
Bear skin, baby.
Oh, it blew a hole in my shorts
Oh wow.
and my underwear. Yeah.
But
And
now
I-
you're
there
not,
was no-
now you're not in your sack.
And there was no fireworks.
Not on my sack.
There's no fireworks
And then
after
for
that.
that,
Even though there was no fireworks embargo, there was just none after that.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when we went had the type of fireworks shells that you're supposed to put?
Yeah,
in
we
a
could have
thing?
died from that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine though.
Like, it's the type of firework that you're supposed to put in
put
a
it in the
fucking
2 buckets of
and then it
mortar.
goes poof and it shoots up.
We used to just throw them as far as we could.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, was Skylar? What did he do? Did he light it and then run away, or did he light it and then throw it? Well, I forget
don't
what
know.
it was, but it was one of the. It was one of those from that was fucking big.
No, there's shrapnel from those. You can
Oh,
definitely
legit for sure. And so like I don't know if he lit it and threw it, but it didn't throw it very far. And then it just like one of those where it explodes like as if it were
Yeah.
in the air but on the ground.
Yeah.
And
You're
so
talking
you're
at
seeing
the baseball diamond?
Yeah, and
It
so you're
was
seeing.
Steve.
Oh, was Steve?
It was
wasn't
Steve.
it? Yeah.
We were all standing in
Allegedly.
a circle. Like, well, allegedly.
None of this actually happened.
We're all standing in a circle, and like he just picks one up while we're all sitting there talking, and lights it and drops it. Literally just drops it in the middle of the group.
Uh huh.
And we're all like,
And we're fucking
Dude, you
running,
just fucking
and then all you
hooked it.
see is literally the fucking fireball shooting past your face, dude.
yeah. But imagine it being on a empty baseball field in the middle of the night, so like it literally lights the whole fucking field up.
Yeah, dude,
Pretty
it was
cool, though.
crazy.
It was cool.
Very cool.
It was fucking scary.
probably illegal.
Yeah,
As most things are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
dude,
it
Texting
was-
while driving,
Legal.
very cool. Illegal.
It was the same time where we had got one of those massive boxes that just have the single wick, and then it shoots off like 100 bottle rockets.
Yeah.
And I remember lighting one of those and being like, our fun's done here.
Yeah, that's the worst thing we've ever done.
Yeah. Like we literally lit it and it went
It
on for
literally
like
is like
3
one of
minutes.
it looks like a box of ammunition, and you light it, it just goes, and there's literally 150 of them that are rising out of this case. So it's just a whole bunch of whistling for 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
and like
popping.
I remember like a minute and a half, we're all like,
We're done.
cops are going to
Yeah.
be here in less than 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
We need to get out of here.
Uh-huh.
And
It
sure
was like
enough,
the-
they were.
It was like the biggest, most annoying firework that you could probably buy.
Yeah.
Like it was horrible. Like I'd rather get a fountain.
And I remember going like the day after 4th of July, so everything's like buy one, get 50 free.
Yeah. Trying to just uh-huh.
The firework business has got to be crazy, right?
It doesn't make any sense.
It does not make any
No.
sense.
Well,
They're
is
probably
it-
just selling
there's,
insanely shitty fireworks.
but
though.
there's that one
Yeah.
store that's open year round, right? Right by Crazy Pins? Phantom Fireworks?
Why don't you go ask them?
I have no idea. I know there are stores that are open year round.
No, but I mean, it's like an actual building.
Yeah. I think so, yeah. But then there's
It's wild,
also
bro.
stores in top of
Oh,
pizza
Spirit
restaurants.
Halloween's type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Spirit Halloween, dude. Oh my god, the worst business ever.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Oh,
I hate going in.
It's weird that like no department store has tried to hone in on Halloween, where it's been like get your Halloween costumes here.
Oh, for sure.
Besides
weird that-
Walmart.
It's weird that but even Walmart is like
Yeah,
it's
but it's
mostly,
like kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird that no one's tried to hone in on that whatsoever. It's kind of
Because,
just like,
like-
free balling it.
Because, like, I feel like with kids, your parents are going to buy you a fucking bullshit costume every year. Yeah, blah, blah. But With adults, I feel like they're more like likely to fucking pay a lot of money for a stupid Halloween costume for a night. You know what I mean? Like they're more likely to spend $50 on themselves than they might be $50 on 2 of their kids. Yeah. You know?
I think for like department stores, I think for department stores though, like as the business model, you're taking up all of this space that you might not have space for a whole entire week, which is not that long, just to have all the other product that you're buying from suppliers that now you aren't selling because it's not on the floor.
But also, it's like the uptick. Like, if you get the uptick in business for that season, that's business you probably weren't going to see anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a two-edged deal.
Yeah. Right. I don't know.
Hope they all go out of business.
I just know that fireworks...
Hope we just turn it into one big walking mall for fucking old people.
I just know that fireworks have the most insane markup of all time. Like
dust.
It is,
they put dust in there.
Yeah,
and
it
just
is
goes boom,
nuts.
and you're like, I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
The Chinese made it like millions of years ago or whatever.
True.
Yeah. They started snorting it off dinosaurs' backs, and then they were like, we can put this in stuff. And they started to. And that's how they fended off the Mongolians on their wall.
That's not true.
I've never seen something like that before.
Partially true.
Partially true.
Partially true. They used fireworks to try to fend off the Mongolians, to try to be cool. They used like ballistics in a way. They were like try to be the first ones. Not the first ones maybe to do bombs, but they were trying to do like incendiary devices and cool stuff.
Well, that's fucking cool.
Because they liked gunpowder.
Yeah.
The Chinese, am I right? They're crazy.
When was like the first like firearm used in like war? Was it revolutionary?
No, I mean it was probably before that because like you still had flintlock weapons. So there's probably flintlock weapons used.
Do you know
in,
there's
like,
a flintlock
1500s?
season in Pennsylvania?
No.
Really?
Deer hunting season. There's a flintlock deer hunting season.
That's wild.
Dude, it's insane. Literally pour some fucking gunpowder in there, put a round fucking bullet in there, and then you got a fucking 2 different I don't even know how flintlocks work, but
well, it's hitting that fucking thing.
Yeah,
that's what's sparking it, right?
It goes. It literally.
It's literally flint that is sparking the gunpowder.
Sparks the gunpowder that's on the outside, and then that lights, and then it fires.
Can you buy a modern flintlock gun, or are they using like vintage antique guns to do that hunting with?
No, I think they're doing fucking modern. Like I don't think it's modern. It's not modern technology. So like it's probably
right.
Like it's probably guns that they still make, or probably a lot of them. They're fucking your grandpappy handed you down this from 1902, so you use it.
There's not companies currently making new innovations on flintlock stuff.
That I don't know, man.
Not new innovations, but like new models of flintlock guns. Because I would imagine a flintlock weapon, if you're trying to hit a deer, it's got to be incredibly inaccurate, right?
Oh, it's not accurate. Yeah. I mean, that's what made no sense to me. Like why they do this thing is, wouldn't you want to use the best piece of equipment to make sure that you hit the deer lethally and not injure the deer and give it a slow fucking painful death?
Yeah.
Whereas flintlocks not very fucking accurate, so you could very well gut shot that bitch and then it dies couple days later. Like that's pretty shitty for the deer, is it not?
It is, yeah.
Like why the fuck would they do that?
You think it's more challenging? You think
it's definitely more challenging.
They just like the challenge more?
And maybe that's why Pennsylvania is the only place that
it's like the only place that does it.
Really?
Because everyone else is like.
Are there other weird seasons that other countries or states do that we don't?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, there's like this weird lull where like you take a week off of hunting, like in between rifle and muzzleloader season in Indiana. But Indiana doesn't have anything.
It's deer
weird.
vacation week.
Yeah, the deer are on vacation. Yeah,
they're out running wild.
You can still use archery during that week, but just like when it's the week of, I think it's like
the deer go to Vegas that week.
Yeah, I think it's like November or December fucking 4th is like the last 3rd or something like that is the last weekend. Yeah, it's when shotguns out and all that stuff, and then it's a week off, and then muzzleloader hits.
What I've never understood about, we'll say shotgun season. When you hunt with shotguns, are you using a slug or using buckshot to hunt with?
I don't hunt with shotguns. I don't know, man.
I mean, but my dad uses 12 gauge, just a slug.
Yeah.
You use buckshot for small game.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Because you wouldn't want it just to. I mean, like because you're.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not really lethal to something that big.
Fuck no.
It's just
but
more,
buckshot.
And also,
merely
a flesh wound.
And also, it's from far away. Like,
that's
you
what
got
I'm
to
saying.
think. Like typically, probably 50 yards. You know,
shotguns have that kind of range.
I don't know, man. With a buckshot, or with a slug, it does probably.
But yeah, has the power from that range. Like,
but even if you're shooting small game, like you've got to be pretty close, right, with buckshot to even.
Not really, because like
Spray, man.
hunting for ducks, man. Like people hunt for ducks, and it's like
Oh, look at
buckshot?
look at the geese, you know.
Yeah.
I guess
Just
that's true.
you're just knocking
know.
them out of the air. Like those
Or
little
turkey,
they're-
you know.
the BBs are small, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you hit a duck center mass, I mean, it's gonna hit something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't
With a
understand
couple,
how the
yeah.
meat is good at that point. Isn't there little pellets?
Aim for the head.
I know, but isn't there gonna be
It's-
pellets? Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pluck them out.
That's gotta be not great.
I mean, how far does it take for the pellet to actually spread apart?
I don't know.
Like the pellets to get like a wide. Am I
It's
just
getting into
asking?
spots
I was gonna
know.
say you're
Yeah.
getting into the upper level. That's something to
Mm.
ask your fellow poppies.
The,
you
the
know?
only thing that I know about
Paps will
shotguns
know.
is from video games, so that's like
Yeah.
why I'm like, you know,
No, I get it.
I've only really skeet shooted with like really in
dude,
my life.
how is skeet? How is that?
It's cool. It's fun.
Yeah,
I
dude,
did it
that
when I
was-
was a kid, so I didn't really like know it was that
Damn,
cool.
dude.
But it's fun.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, like just
truly.
with really anything you want to bring. But I remember a dude who would bring he'd bring an over under what do you call it? Double barrel.
Oh,
He'd have-
an over under.
He'd have an over under double barrel
Whoa.
shotgun,
fucking cool.
and he would hunt clay pigeons, and he would throw 2 at a time.
That's cool.
He was such a
man.
good shot. They threw 2 at a time for the guy.
Fuck.
I don't even know what he did. Like, I don't even know what he did, but he, like, the guy whose gun it was, he was like one of those dudes who just had weird guns, weird shit.
Yeah.
He was a trapper,
Uh-huh.
trapped beavers and muskrat and this and that his whole life. He gave me a beaver skull because he thought that was a cool old guy gift when
Fuck
you're
yeah.
6 years old. Fucking retard. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually really cool. It's on my it's actually at my grandma's house. Like, dude, the
The
teeth,
teeth still orange.
teeth are orange
Yeah.
and intact. Like, it's cracked on one, but like
Oh yeah.
it's such a weird fucking animal.
I'd
Super weird.
love. I like guns. I just have no interest of owning a gun, but I would love to shoot guns more often. But I don't know. No interest in owning one.
I just don't have that much fun doing it. It gives me a lot of anxiety, like just being that
Really?
careful and like the safety in this.
'Cause you do
Legitimately,
gotta be
because like
careful.
I grew up like around like my dad and the gun club when I was like a child, so they were always like being assholes and just like beating it into me pretty much. I'm like, take it easy. I know, like I'm not gonna swing the barrel, like
Yeah,
shit like that,
right.
And just like I'm just like nah. Like I don't hate it, but
Yeah.
it's just something where I like it's like driving someone else's car, dude. Like I'm not gonna do that.
I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate being around guns when I'm around people that I don't trust 1,000%.
Sure.
But like when we went shooting with Jeremy, like I felt the most safe that I could have ever been around Jeremy, because he was teaching us like just all of like the not necessarily technique, but just like how you're supposed to properly do things, and it was just like
Probably the best thing to learn from a
Yeah,
cop and
yeah.
a guy that's dad has been a military / cop
Yeah.
guy forever. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Probably
But
the
it,
best. Yeah.
but it was super fun. But we were also shooting like AR-15s and like
Right.
Glocks and stuff like that. So it's not like we were shooting hunting rifles.
Yeah.
So
There's no really fun in shooting hunting rifles.
yeah, I don't know.
You
It was-
just shoot them to like
Yeah.
sight them in, make
Yeah.
sure they're still working.
yeah.
You know, that's like you don't do it to this is fun. Yeah.
But when Jeremy handed me an AR-15 with like 10 rounds in it, I'm like, I mean, it just got my blood fucking pumping, dude. His little short barrel one was so
I
fucking
mean, if I can
loud.
hip fire it, then I'd be pumped.
Yeah.
If they let me hip fire it, I'd be jacked.
Yeah, but he, like his short barrel one, like we were obviously not
You
hip
wouldn't
firing.
want to fucking why?
No. Just let me fucking hip fire into a watermelon. Just fucking. That'd be sick, dude.
It'd be
Yeah.
sick, but
Looks
why
so
wouldn't
much
you just
cooler. Cool factor.
I get it.
Nah, I
Who's
just
looking
don't
at
know.
it?
Pressure.
Okay.
He had his like police issued like short barrel like AR-15 there, and I was shooting it, and we were obviously wearing like ear protection, so like massive headphones, and the thing was so fucking loud that like 6 rounds in, my eyes are fucking watering down my face. The back of my head fucking hurts because it's so loud, and I got through 10. I'm like, I won't do that ever again. Like it
Really?
literally just hurt my fucking head, and it made my eyes water, and like my hands were so fucking shaky.
Cody, you ever shot a handgun without ear protection?
Not without ear protection, no.
It's fucking insane.
Well, I'm sure it's fucking.
Like I've never really, like it's just something I never really thought about. And even when a gun was handed me, and they're like, "Take a shot," and I'm like, "All right." And it was like a 357, like
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
but pretty
Yeah.
big fucking gun, decent caliber, I guess you'd say. And it's a revolver, and I've never even shot one, but I'm just aiming. I'm
revolver.
aiming all cool guy. And
Yeah.
no ear protection, not even thinking about it. As soon as it pops off, I'm just like, I just go like I go full like Hurt Locker mode. I'm just like,
where you're just like,
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that was insane.
isn't it wild?
Insane. Like it was so, and I was like, I've never really thought about, but like gunfire situations or anything like that, like you're fucked. Like
yeah.
the blasts alone, you're just like, what is going on, man?
Yeah.
Like, dude, no thanks. But I
Oh,
still
it's
remember
wild.
that. Like I just remember, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I still remember, like for a day, I was like, can't hear.
A whole day?
Like a whole day, like I was like, hearing's not normal. Like it wasn't like that I couldn't hear, but I was
not
like,
normal.
hearing's not normal.
Yeah.
It was
Not
like your
quite
ears were
there
almost
yet.
popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Fuck, dude. That's
When we went to Jeremy's, like even Sarah shot
Yeah.
like I think the 3 pistols he had, she shot all 3 of them, and I'm like, I've never been more turned on in my life.
Whoa, you
Damn.
go home and pipe her down or what, dude?
But she was like, she actually had a decent shot. I was actually surprised, but she's like, I've shot guns before. Like,
Oh, wow.
her dad owns guns, her
Nice,
brother
dude.
owns guns. She's like, I've shot before.
You know what's weird is to me is you don't hear about like accidental gun discharges that often. I feel like.
You want to hear a crazy story?
Oh god.
So when I was growing up, and I lived with me and my dad moved in with my grandma. Like this was like early days, like 2000, 2001 probably. So I'm literally like 5 years old. But I just remembered to a point, like a couple years later, going back to that house and being old enough to be like, I was in the bathroom and there was always this like thing on the bathtub where it was like not a dirt spot. It was just like, what the hell is that? Like it was so weird. It was like a little tiny little thing, but it was like more chipped around it. And I was like, what? And so I finally asked, I'm like, what is that? And my grandpa was cleaning a gun in the living room.
Fuck.
In the living room. And my grandma's in the kitchen, like, you know, doing dishes, like, do, do, do,
Yeah.
do, like just something like, and he left one in it. He didn't know. And so he's cleaning it. He fucking living room pops. He pops one off in his living room. So literally goes behind him, beep, boop, boop, through the bathtub.
So hold on, it went
The hole there-
It went behind them, then ricocheted to and elsewhere.
Yeah,
That is
somehow
so
pops
fucking
off.
wild.
Somehow pops off behind him or goes through something like next room over, through a hallway, goes through the bathtub, like where you'd almost put the shampoo, like in the corner.
Oh shit.
And finally, I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" So it doesn't happen that often, but I feel like when it does happen, it's mostly happening into your ceiling or something. And you're
Yeah.
like, "I'm not telling anyone about that."
What the fuck?
But like, I don't know, like, how really, like, unless you're being absolutely Alec Baldwin about the situation, how are you gonna kill the guy?
it's true.
You know, so
Like-
laissez-faire, so
Right.
Alec Baldwin
So
about it.
Oh man, that's. I don't understand how the fuck they ricochet like that. Like I don't get it. Like,
Makes
wouldn't
no
you
sense.
think
I was-
that? Like, wouldn't you think that they fucking like go through whatever the fuck?
I was
You know what I
telling-
mean? Like it's going so fast.
I was telling my roommate today, I looked at a car and it had a bullet hole in the back of it, like right above the door, like on the passenger or on the driver's side rear door, like right above the door where it arches over the whole fucking window.
Yeah.
It was a entrance of a bullet, and you could see it tore right through the steel, all cool.
Yeah.
Looks fucking sick, but it didn't enter into the car. It just bounced around that little compartment, and there's like little mini dents on the top of it where it tried to exit, but it literally just pushed it up so far, and the metal was sturdy enough that it dented it and broke the paint from the inside. It didn't come all the way through. It just bounced around there. And I was looking inside, and it didn't enter the car. I was like, how the fuck do you get shot right behind, like pretty much right behind your head when you're
Yeah,
thinking
no
about
shit.
it? And it just bounces around up over here. Like, that's so fucking lucky.
Oh my god.
Crazy, though, dude. I
That's
was
so
like,
wild.
I don't know. But it was you could see where it bounced around, and it's like, it's unbelievable. That's why the whole JFK thing, not to completely switch thing, the magic bullet doesn't make sense at all. But like, bullets don't make sense. Like that
No,
whole, like,
yeah.
it doesn't make sense. But I got back into that this week, some JFK stuff. You seen the photograph that they thought was fake?
Huh?
They thought this photograph of Lee Harvey Oswald was put together, and then he argued, or someone argued on his behalf, that it was not him, that it was someone took his like nose up or lips up and put it on a photograph of another man, because it was him. It's the picture of him holding the murder weapon,
Oh.
like the same gun used. And people were saying that it was like, you know,
Doctored,
photoshopped in
yeah.
this because that's when they went back to his house and then they found the pictures and this and that, and they're like, how convenient.
Yeah.
But then years later, they're still like, we don't know. The shadows seem weird. This seems weird. And then they finally are like able to 3D model it. And then they're like completely normal. And I'm just like, seems pretty easy, huh? Like either way, like however JFK shakes out, even 50 years later, you're like, can't believe it. Like what are you supposed to believe at this point?
I thought you were going to talk about the whole QAnon thing where they think JFK is coming back or something like that or whatever.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Are you part of the QAnon?
I fucking see one goddamn thing on Twitter and this guy attacks me.
He follows so many QAnon pages on Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking leader of the QAnon over here.
What's that magic bullet? It was the third bullet that they had to explain or something.
Well,
but it was like perfect condition.
It like went through Kennedy and then it hit the guy in the front seat.
Yeah.
And then it exited in some crazy fashion. I don't know it in full. Like I'm not that nerdy about it, but I'm just like from a bystander, it's like, I don't know, man. Seems kind of weird, but like I'm not the scientist.
Oh yeah.
Like who can you believe at this point? Like there's obviously like that's why when people are like did my own research, it's like, oh boy. That's a D-.
Yeah.
That's D-. You know what I mean? It's like I understand, but like there's always someone smarter than you, and it's like you got to think you're probably not the smartest guy.
Yeah.
But
Like,
also, like, how
it's
the
like
fuck can you track a bullet?
Yeah.
You can't.
You're literally just you're doing like weird models and computer simulations and shit, I guess. I really don't know.
Is this still like an ongoing like investigation?
They
thing?
don't know.
Isn't Biden not going to release something or something like that? Or
Yeah, but I don't know.
They've got something, but they won't release it.
Trump had the
or
chance to release a ton of shit, and he released some, but he still they kept a bunch of it classified still. So it's like, hey, that's pretty helpful. Thanks a lot.
But like,
Here's the bullshit. Do you want? Hey, do you want the comic strips from those newspapers? Because here you go, fuck faces. But there's actually some pretty interesting like information in there, like people that they checked out and weird ties that people had and stuff like that. But none of it that really,
you're fucking telling me that Trump is, with him being Trump and him being so pissed that he lost, that he's not gonna expunge some secrets of the fucking government. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's so many secrets that he gets from being president.
The only secret I think we got is the aliens thing.
The aliens. That's it.
I'm not even calling them aliens.
Sure.
Call them
ETs.
UFOs.
Yeah.
Baby.
Sure.
Yeah.
UFOs. And that whole thing's been crazy because it really has like gotten really big in the last couple of years.
For
like,
sure.
There's been a lot of sightings. There's been a lot of like real accounts.
There are people, the government themselves are like, what the fuck? It's not from, this ain't us.
You have commanders of the military saying, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, it's interesting. And like, that's
For
cool
sure.
that you told us, but it's like,
it's
you're
just,
pretty much
it's
saying,
so
like,
wild
we
to
don't
me.
know.
Yeah.
It's so wild to me that like he's not like, that he just hasn't been like, hey, you know, JFK wasn't Lee Harvey Oswald. You know what I mean? Like,
but I think
he strikes me as the type of guy.
I think the way our government's set up though, and it's like probably a little bit for better and for worse, is there's so many people and there's so many weird checks and balances. I don't think anyone gets the full story.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like the CIA where like they're telling certain people bits and pieces.
But then who has that power?
That's what I'm saying. There's probably
if the president doesn't have that power, who fuck does?
I'm saying I think it's a product of the system. Like you have so many branches. You have you literally have the CIA.
But
the
who are they
FBI.
going to trust with knowing that?
That's what I'm saying.
You know
It's
what
just
I mean?
people that are probably high level security clearance.
Because like you're telling me,
and then they
fucking-
whack them
Yeah,
when they're 68 and they're like, it was a heart attack.
a car wreck.
Yeah, cardiac
Yeah.
arrest at a Travis Scott concert.
Jesus Christ, dude! Holy shit! I just don't think it makes no sense to me that
It's a lot more compelling
No
than
little
9/11.
secret has been popped up.
JFK is a lot more cool and compelling than 9/11.
Right.
But I don't know. The whole conspiracy that Lyndon B. Johnson was a part of it, I think insane.
Right.
What's
the conspiracy?
That he was pretty much a part of it, that he was like a part
He
of
was
the
the vice president, right?
Yeah, he was a part of the spooky people that got him fucking whacked. But like I think it's crazy that the picture, you guys have definitely seen it, but you may not remember it. It's literally Lyndon Johnson getting sworn in and Jackie Robinson.
Jackie.
That's hilarious. Jackie Kennedy
yeah.
is right next to him, and it's like her husband just got blasted. She's wearing the same outfit she was wearing.
Blood on her.
And he's getting sworn in because, like, that's how big of, like, an issue this is right now. Like, we need to swear in a new commander-in-chief. Right. But, like, that picture's insane. That's why I don't think it's, like, it was so fucking thrown together and impromptu.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
LBJ,
She's probably shocked as fuck, dude. She's probably literally in shock, where she's just like,
yeah.
Well, my husband's just died.
Yeah.
Why would she be right there?
I don't know.
It's fucking
I don't know. You've seen Mary McCheese?
Oh, my God. Mayor McCheese.
What a beautiful outfit, though. What a tragedy, but what a beautiful outfit. Legitimately,
she had on.
Like that's why
she looked good, man.
Like that's a piece of the the weird like lore that goes into it. Like it was such a weird big event. Like they hated Kennedy in Dallas. He shows up to Dallas. He gets a big reception. She wears this outfit. He's like, no, I'm going open top car instead of the closed car. Right. There's so many like weird variables into it. It's like, it seems so hard to be faked when there's so many just fucking weird things that happen into it where it's like, seems weird.
Of all the presidents that have been shot, who like were they more Democrats, more Republicans? Like, I don't know. Because
Well,
obviously
the
Kennedy
political
was a
spectrum
Democrat.
flipped in like the 1860s or whatever. So like Democrats were Republicans, Republicans Democrats.
Oh shit!
So
really?
like that's completely flipped on its head since like the late 1800s. Then there was
McKinley got shot, right?
McKinley got shot.
When was that?
Late 1800s.
So that was kind of during the flippity floppity.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably somewhere around there, but I really don't know. Like political, I think it's a recurring theme. Like it's always a radicalist. Like whether it's
Reagan,
whether it's
got shot at.
yeah,
Yeah,
he got shot.
Oh, he got shot.
Yeah, he was in the hospital, like legit, like in the
Oh,
hospital, got
shit.
shot. That dude, insane. Released from prison now. You think we
Well,
can get him on the
that's
podcast?
good.
He has his own YouTube.
What?
Who's this?
John Hinckley Jr. John Hinckley, if you're listening.
The dude
Don't
who
kill
shot
us.
who? Sorry.
Ronald Reagan.
Nice.
How's that? How?
He's crazy. He did it for Jodie Foster.
What is that? What do you mean?
He was trying to get her attention. Because after he after he saw Taxi Driver and all these movies,
Right.
like when she was like a child actress, like he became so like enamored with her that he like followed her around. Like I think she went to Yale. Like she was a really smart, like she was like a really bright, smart, like young person. I think she like went to Yale or something crazy.
Yeah.
And then he followed her there. Like he followed her to college. He followed her everywhere because at this point, like she's like kind of famous-ish. Like she's been in movies and stuff, and she's just getting followed and followed. And like it's to the point where like she's reporting him like hard, and like she has money, and like at this point she probably has security, and I would. And then
fucking hilarious.
gets to the point where it's so crazy, and John Hinckley Jr. he ends up shooting Ronald Reagan to get the attention of Jodie Foster. Am I saying Jodie Foster? Is that right? Silence
I
of
don't
the
know.
Lambs?
Yeah, it's not Jodie Foster.
Jodie
Yeah.
Foster.
that girl?
Yeah.
Did he get her attention?
I mean, of course, but not for the best reasons.
Did he win? Did
Are
he
they
get her?
dating?
He actually lost because he went to prison, and Ronald Reagan somehow lived like 30 more years.
Yeah.
How in the fuck is he out of prison? He shot the
That's
president.
bizarre.
He didn't die.
So
It's
what?
merely a flesh wound.
He shot the president
Yeah, but like,
with intent to kill.
if you shoot your mailman and don't kill him, they're probably only going to give you a couple years. What's the president got to do with it? You know, you're treating every man the same.
Yeah.
A jury of my peers? How about a crime of my peers? But no, all those dudes have been insane. Who else has been shot? I mean, obviously Lincoln,
Yeah.
McKinley,
There's been a couple more, eh?
JFK. I don't know of any more that have gotten shot.
There was a fat guy that got shot.
No,
He wasn't fat.
I don't think so.
Was McKinley fat?
No,
that what you're talking about?
I don't think so. McKinley made a $500. He was on the face $500 bill though when they made that, because that was when they were on the gold standard, I think, and they had a gold rush and they had so much money. And I think they're like, print the money now. 500s, baby. Dude,
Print it,
you know what
print it.
the best? Okay, there's memes on memes in this world, but in my opinion, the best meme out there, and it has been for maybe 2 years, is Skip Bayless going, "What it do, baby?"
Yeah.
And it's so embarrassing, and it's like, God damn. And he's wearing a Kawhi. Isn't he wearing a Kawhi jersey or a Paul George jersey? He's wearing a Clippers
Something,
jersey.
yeah.
But anyway, insane.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
But so obviously white older guy, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I love Skip Bayless because like it's such a it's probably a little bit him at this point, but it's such a character, and to get people that mad.
Yeah.
I heard him say one time that he only like when he cares about a tweet or he's like, "Ooh, that one's getting some heat," he just looks at the impressions. Like he's not looking at anything else, but he's just like, "Ooh," he's like, "That one stirred it up." You know what I mean? He's like, "That's 100 million."
And that's all he's trying to do.
That's all
really.
he's trying to do is just get impressions on people, whether it's good or bad. Like he's just, trying to stay in your head some way. But brilliant, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Him and I feel like Shannon
Yeah,
Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. I feel like there's so many characters.
I think they're
like
perfect together,
him.
don't you think?
Yeah. Like I feel like there's so many characters. I don't want to like be this guy.
I don't
or
know,
anything,
dude. Shannon's a pretty. You ever seen the Hard Knocks with the Ravens with Shannon
Yeah,
in it? It's
yeah.
Shannon, it definitely seems
That
like
one's-
the
yeah.
life of the party type of guy.
Oh,
Like
for sure.
total fucking wild card fun
He's
guy.
so animated.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
so animated. James
a crazy football
Garfield is
family.
the one we were missing.
James
by the way.
Garfield. Interesting.
What kind
Did
of
he
size
die?
was that boy?
What's that?
He's small.
How big was
He's a
that?
normal
He was
guy.
big.
Big boy.
What? No.
He might have been bigger.
Normal guy.
Wasn't he the one that was huge? Like
No,
Probably big
what?
fat.
Taft.
Taft is the one.
No, James Garfield, fucking normal guy. Guarantee it.
Anyways, I love Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
I love him.
he's just really entertaining,
I follow their like page or whatever on Twitter.
dude. When he
And they'll
called
post like short clips. I'm
when
like,
he
these are
called
just awesome.
Julio on their show and practically threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a big deal for him.
Like, B, I'm out of
But
it.
he doesn't
You didn't even hear about it.
No, I didn't even hear about it after that. But like Fox Sports is definitely they pretty much took kind of what ESPN was doing with like First Take and this and that, and they're like, "Oh, you want to see 3 shows just like that?" Because they got Nick Wright to do
Yeah.
the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Nick, say things that you think people won't like," and he's like,
But
and
I
it's
feel
like, "Oh yeah,"
so
he's like,
many
"I'm good at
people,
that."
I feel like so many people emulate that, like fucking Michael Irwin, and then
But some
Steve
people aren't.
Smith.
Some people aren't good at it.
You know what I mean?
Some
Like-
people aren't that good at it. Like when Stephen A. goes against it. Like I don't even know if Stephen A. believes it half the time. But when he's saying it, you're like, "All right, man." You're like, "I'm along for the ride on that one."
Oh, dude.
I was flat out deceived, run amok. Yeah, hoodwinked, run amok,
Bamboozled.
flat out bamboozled,
dude.
and flat out deceived.
What is Shannon and what's his face? What are they on? What
Skip
network?
Bayless, they're on Fox.
Fox.
Yeah,
Undisputed, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
They had no problem.
Fox tried to. Fox definitely Fox definitely tried to roll their shit into ESPN. Because
Yeah.
they got Kyle Hurd to like in the afternoons, and then before that they got Dan Patrick, and I mean they're all pretty good, but I don't know. There was something about radio like legitimately 5 years ago, like ESPN wise, where it was like Rosillo and SVP, it was Mike and Mike, and it was just dude. But there was legitimately like 5 shows where you're like, this is so fucking good. But
Yeah.
Monty would have his own show on late night, and you're like, Jesus. But now it's like they're kind of all split up. But I don't really know what ESPN's doing. People say they're failing. Definitely not true when you're owned by Disney.
Yeah.
But they've taken a weird like business move away from like Sports Center and everything. I don't know. I don't even know what they're doing really.
It's weird.
Does anybody else does anybody else have ESPN Plus? You have ESPN Plus?
I think we have it like through like the Hulu Disney
Yeah.
Plus package bullshit.
Yeah, we got it through Verizon, and
Oh,
like
yeah,
I just haven't
probably.
even activated it yet, but I need
Yeah.
to.
I mean,
There's not much on there.
yeah.
I mean, there's like the UFC prelims and stuff.
yeah, but
there's
then
some
you
live
get the
stuff.
opportunity to buy the the UFC stuff, which is crazy to me.
But you can,
You have to have ESPN Plus to buy the fucking wild.
but you can watch. Can you watch Thursday Night Football through there through ESPN Plus?
If it's on ESPN, it's
Which
I
it's
think
not.
probably
Thursday Night,
I
Thursday
actually
Night
don't think
Football
so.
is fucking Amazon Prime.
Oh, I'm talking
Like-
Monday nights. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
You can watch
It's on
through-
ESPN, normal ESPN.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you can watch through ESPN Plus, right?
I don't know.
Because I don't
Is
have.
the Manning Cast ESPN Plus?
I don't know. It might be.
I don't know. I like I said, I haven't even activated it yet. We've had it for like a month, and I haven't even activated it. But I'd like to watch Monday Night Football if I could.
If you could.
You can just like pull up a stream of it from anywhere.
Yeah, I already have a virus on my computer, so
Allegedly, dude.
Oh, what?
I've just been kind of ignoring it.
What do you mean?
It just gives me annoying pop-ups, and I've just been ignoring it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's
What's it gonna do? Steal all your information?
Yeah,
spend all
Fine.
your money.
yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. God damn.
That's true.
We can buy candy bar.
Yeah. You're 50 cents, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love the Shannon Sharp meme. That ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem.
That ain't no
Ain't no
problem.
Ain't no problem.
He's just so animated. It's so fucking funny.
When he broke out the cigar
Yes.
and Hennessy.
Henny, yeah, dude.
Fuck. He's absolutely a clown, dude.
How many like steps of approval do you think he had to go through to be able to do that?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think he might just be showing up and just doing it.
Yeah.
Which there's no way they would let him do that.
Because he's the type
right?
of guy where it's like he's kind of been like he's a Hall of Famer. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
He's
mean?
One of the
Like,
best tight ends of all time.
like,
Yeah.
You're hiring that guy to be that guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're gonna really do anything.
They couldn't have picked a better person,
Yeah.
honestly. To go back and forth with him.
Mhm.
Best dressed guy on TV as well.
Skip.
Skip.
Let me stop you right there, Skip.
I like how they always try to interrupt each other.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're so like, if Skip's talking and Shannon's trying to interrupt him, Skip's like, "You're not going to interrupt me," and he
What's-
just keeps talking louder and louder.
What's so funny is they're so good at it by now. Where like Shannon's like sitting back, he's like, he's like, "Well, let me tell you why you're wrong, Skip." And he just jumps in immediately. He's like, "Absolutely the best quarterback," and it's like, "All right, man, take it easy." Like we know you came in with your bulletin board material. You got your bullet points. Take it easy.
Who did he play for?
Played for a bunch of teams. Played for the
Denver,
Broncos,
mostly
LA.
yeah,
And that's his.
and then he played for the Ravens late in his career. His brother played for the Packers. His brother was a really, really good tight end too.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah,
Was he
Sterling
defensive
Sharp.
side of the ball?
It's
Tight end.
Like, I don't
Tight
know
end.
anything about him. He was tight end.
He was like, I mean, it wasn't the first generation because there was always like a weird couple outliers of pass catching tight ends even before like the 80s really. But he was kind of in that first wave of like people who really caught the ball. But there were some people before that like Mackey and Ditka caught the ball a little bit.
Yeah, dude, every time I just love it.
Skip.
He
That's the
brings
best.
that, like-
That's the best way to put it. Is skip. Skip. Let me tell you why I'm skip.
Let me tell you why you're wrong, Skip. No, that show
fucking perfect.
It's so funny.
Oh
Every
my
time I
God.
see him though, he just brings a certain type of like vibe to me, like a
Yeah.
positive like energy.
A lot of people
And I'm
call
just
him
like,
uncle
God.
because like it really is kind of like that uncle. It's just like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
He talks a lot of shit. He's loud. You know what I mean? But you like to be around him because he's fun. You know.
Yeah, dude. I helped a guy at work the other day, and he was like kind of the same way, but he was kind of like, if you were in the summertime, he's wearing the open-toed leather sandals, like,
oh damn.
and I was like, after I got done with him, I looked at my manager. I'm like, that's the drunk uncle at the barbecue for sure. Like, he was such a cool guy, but he just kept talking. I'm like, you said 20 words in this sentence that aren't needed.
Yeah.
All of these words are not needed.
Then he
in this
hopped on a
sentence.
moped and drove
Yeah,
off.
Yeah. But I was like, damn, that guy was fucking cool. There was I was helping this guy the other day. He was like, I would say he's probably like 30, black, and he was with his kid. And his kid, as I'm helping the dad, the kid just kept like taking shit off the rack and like putting it on the floor and this, that, and third. And I'm just like staring at the kid while he's like trying to make a decision.
Right.
And the guy just goes, "I'm so sorry, man. Birth control." That's all he says. And I was like,
shit.
that's I told the guy, I'm like, that's fucking funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah,
Damn.
it was just one of those interactions. I'm like, I'm so angry right now. And then he said that. I'm like, it's literally so fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
If you hadn't said that, it wouldn't be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I like how he literally is just openly saying, "Fuck this kid," right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid sucks.
All he said was birth control.
Birth control, huh? God damn.
Didn't even say it in a sentence. He just says birth control.
Let me tell you why you shouldn't blast, Skip. I'll tell you right now. Skip.
Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email some funny videos, some of your mom's nudes, whatever's going to be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any of your social? Follow the TikTok, Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. Oh, see you later.